Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There's Baez, a quick out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better. I should say more than anybody in the league.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down and ordered, and now here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Ben Revere.
In there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games lead to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Revere rides off for second. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really...
Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Schebler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one. So striding forward now, Josh Willingham, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Russell ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And he gets ahead 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Hamilton. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm not going to be real positive here because they've got the worst fielding percentage in all of baseball. This team just doesn't catch the ball very well. There could be a lot of mistakes. It might get ugly today. Watch yourself.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and he gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Stepping in now, Martin Perez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. For Ramos, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And there's ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Adonis Garcia digs in now, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 55.
Into the box now, Robert Stevenson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Revere. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. For another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman number 44.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Full count. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Second baseman
into the box. Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up. Trying to keep them from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Willingham has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Joey Votto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Very high. 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's now at the plate, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason
High in the air into shallow left center. Willingham moves over, 1 away.
now batting.
Ready for another chance. Addison Russell. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curve ball as it's down around the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Up high, 2-1 now. And the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Martin Perez.
Into the box, Martin Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one. And I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
And Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Digging in, Josh Willingham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Revere is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Reds leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ryan.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
That's ball.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Second baseman, number 9.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bryant is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early. Kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Schwarber.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tim Adelman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Willingham has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Addison Russell, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Mesoraco is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Set to deal on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Tony Renda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Revere.
Standing in now, Ben Revere. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cozart backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. Couple of walks for him thus far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Cutter low. 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready once again. Jose Peraza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh
digging in and looking for
Willingham.
more. Josh Willingham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. This one pretty. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Willingham ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle
Into the box now,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. 1 for 5. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, diving stop by Votto. To second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the hole. And that brings up Scott Schebler. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line to the right side. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Adonis Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Adam Duvall will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Adam Duvall.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 0-2, here it is. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses. 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
The 0-1 seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tony Cingrani enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tony Cingrani.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The pitcher, number
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ian Happ will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gun in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Center fielder.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Houston Street comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In is Joey Votto now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Street's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
How about it? Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Josh Willingham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the changeup is way low that time. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike. And now there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Scott Schebler. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-1 is the final tonight. Martin Perez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Robert Stevenson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs got 11 overall hits as they ran over the Reds 8-1. At the moment, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Redbirds finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Right now, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. The Nationals dropped 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The San Diego Padres snapped their 5-game losing streak as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion 7-6. As of today, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 12-5. At the moment, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. The New York Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-4. Right now, the Red Sox sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-6. Looking at the standings, the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Cleveland Indians cracked 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 13-3. In other Royals news, relief pitcher Mike Minor is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a strained bicep. Heading into today, the Indians are in 1st place in the AL Central, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Halos launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. At the moment, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Mariners brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. As of today, the Astros sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Mariners are atop the American League West. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.